Last time on DragonBall Z.
We're finally playing as Goku. Kind of miss Gohan in the Piccolo game. Another fish. Cooler has been on New Namek, waiting there 3 years. But there we go. Off to the next location. Bingo. And through here, a black T-Rex. Hey guys, Saxdu26 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Ball Z, the Legacy of Goku 2. Tiny mini-boss in hidden space. Let's take him out. Now look at how much damage he is just sitting through. This guy is actually taking more of a beating than, I want to say than Cell did. Or a bare minimum compared to, like, Frieza or maybe even the androids, but my goodness, he's taking a beating without really shifting at all. It's kinda crazy. Yeah, it's very difficult to actually hold on to Super Saiyan in this fight because of how much health he's got and the amount of damage you would need to put out in order to take him out quickly, so chances are you'll start it with Super Saiyan or be best going into it midway. But we've nearly got him. Solid training, that's for sure. And with that, he drops a +5 strength capsule. That's a big capsule, that's a big deal. Let's deal with these guys. Ah, get off me, get off me, get off me. But yeah, that T-Rex there, wonderful source of training, absolutely. And I believe, I'm not entirely sure, I'll need to double check, but I believe if I go in again, he's either not there at all, or he comes back for repeat fights. Oh! Now he's a blue one, which is about 1,000 HP shorter, but still a decent challenge. So if the black T-Rex is the mini-boss version, the blue T-Rex is the standard powered-up version of him as a standard enemy. So basically it's slightly demoted from mini-boss in terms of health, but still pretty challenging, and you get a lot of experience from them, which is great. When he actually falls. Again, high HP on a regular enemy. Can you bite me? Eh, there we go. But yeah, there's a nifty hole hidden in the wall there, which is pretty good. And I can't rightly think if there are going to be any other enemies that would be easier to fight up against in terms of grinding purposes, but I find the T-Rexes definitely pretty handy, as are the white wolves and white saber-toothed tigers. Or would they be grey wolves? Ah, and would they be saber-tooths or would they be snow leopards? No, they are saber-tooths, because it's an enemy type. Come on. Get out of here first. And there's that last one here. Come on. Alright, so that's another Dragon Ball down in another area finished. So next up is not East District 439, it is the Northern Mountains. And because Goku's got a solid lead on everyone's level, based on what we're sitting at when we actually get to... should probably save. When we actually get to the character gate, I may actually send either Gohan or possibly even Piccolo in there, just so that other people can start leveling up. Because the last section's going to be very long, and it's going to give a lot of characters a chance to level up. But based on the strength of the enemies, it may be better to level up the weaker characters now, and use the stronger level ones later on. Okay, now that that's all cleared up, back up here. So let's see how we're doing in terms of this opening area, and based on how easily this goes, that'll be my gauge for whether or not I can actually send anyone else in here, or whether the damage output is going to be well outside what we can handle. Triceratops is sitting at about 870, and we've seen them running around, but this is the first time we're actually fighting them, other than the one I was hitting with Masenkos through the wall. Okay. Not too bad. I think this could actually be pretty doable. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go back for someone else. Alright, we're sending in Piccolo. He definitely needs the training, and this is a lot better than trying it in Snowy Mountains, so I feel like now is the time to try and level him up. There we go, Piccolo's at level 31. you. $32. Literally, that screen leveled him up twice. That's how much he needs this training. That leveling is very much going to help him. Okay. Oh no, you don't. Come on. Get out of the trees. That was very stylish putting the cape back on there, Piccolo. Very nicely done. Okay. Now how far in do we have to go? There's a left path and then there's all the way down there. So I feel like the left path is probably going to give me a save point or possibly even some items. Yep, save point right there. Awesome. So even if this area was looking a bit too dangerous, I could have switched on the fly if I wanted to. But definitely, considering we're going for a Dragon Ball, this is the kind of area we really want to be keeping our eye on the health for. Okay. And another split path, yet again. So what's to the right? A blue T-Rex! Well, we've seen one of them before. Thankfully, I have the benefit of Spectral Beam Cannon on my side. There we go. That lined up really nicely. Awesome. Now, was there actually anything here? No, it was literally just the T-Rex. So it's nice, good grinding spot, high level enemy. So there's that at least. It's got that going for it. Okay. Super Namek through here. And red pterodactyls. Lovely. They're putting up a decent fight too. So that's level 34 for Piccolo. He's finally starting to catch back up, which is fantastic. Maybe it was this that was my area that I used to grind in. I'm having a bit of trouble remembering rightly, but I know it was one of Goku's high level 40 gates. And there's another T-Rex. And it is it guarding? No, it's guarding a capsule instead. That's pretty neat. Grab it. Perfect. All good. So there's another strength +3 capsule, which is good. Which means the other path that went down should be where the Dragon Ball is, logically. Thankfully, all that we're being blocked by is a couple of red pterodactyls. Which isn't too bad. This is something we can work with. Okay. Trees everywhere. And another split path? I think we might have another split path. And another blue T-Rex. They're everywhere. Yeah, no. Based on this alone, we've had 3 in this area. I'm thinking this is actually the area I used to do the grinding in because it only makes sense with how strong the enemies are here and how plentiful they are. So there's a path to the right. The Dragon Ball is apparently past the T-Rex, so... Now he's stuck in the trees, he's stuck in the trees, he's stuck in the trees. Timing that spin punch when he rushes past. I was getting it fine before and now I just can't get it right. Yeah, come on. I don't have the buffer from Super Namek healing me at the moment, but I think a little bit of thorough punching should be able to get him. Nice! And with that, 3-star Dragon Ball, fantastic. But that isn't all of this area because we've still got one more screen. So I'm just going to go over there and have a look at what we're dealing with, just in case I've missed anything. There wasn't anything there. It was around this lip here and down to the right. What have we got over here? Another pterodactyl! Oh, there we go, yeah. To keep remembering they're airborne, which means... Okay. Oh, that looks suspiciously Like the Capsule Corp logo, just there in the middle of everything with the flowers. I don't know if there's actually anything of significance to that, but we just got one more Dragon Ball to go. From memory, this area is one of the few that doesn't actually have a Goku character gate. This one might actually have a Vegeta one? I can never remember. I'll need to double check, because I can't remember what they're exactly expecting. Oh, yeah, that's a Vegeta character gate, level 30. Awesome. Which is good, because it means it gives us some access to everything going on. But plot-wise, I'm only going to break it open as Vegeta. The puzzles therein are very relevant to some of the plot that I was actually mentioning earlier that involves Gohan and Goku while they are taking some time off before the Cell games. It is so insane seeing the massive power difference that we've got going on here. Although, actually, maybe I should go as through as Vegeta. You know what? Let's do it. Ooh, now there is a music track I really, really like. 6 out of 7 on our Dragon Ball completion. And the last one, the 4-star Dragon Ball, is here. In the Ninja Hideout. That's right, the ninjas from the Northern Wasteland character gate. They're here in surplus because this is their hideout. And that energy attack you saw me use, that is the energy attack I've been avoiding using, the Sword Blast. So yes, Trunks has an attack that's called Cross Slash, and he also has an attack that allows him to shoot an energy beam out of his sword. I mean, if I was Super Saiyan right now, I would basically be cosplaying as Cloud? Yes, no, maybe?
I mean, what would I know? I mean, it's not like a cosplay to both of them or anything.
Regardless, this energy attack is phenomenal, and like Energy Punch, it has both an energy and a melee component to it, so it is incredibly devastating. It's just, I love the amount of contact damage you can do with this. Also, really good for seeing when enemies are hidden in certain areas. But yes, the Ninja Stronghold is one of the longest areas that hides Dragon Ball in it. To the extent that it even has its own dedicated different music track. And this is a music track I actually really like. I'm quite fond of it, and yeah. People need to talk about this music more often because dang is it cool and catchy. But yeah, most of the enemies in this area are warlord, henchmen, and ninjas. So we're going to be seeing a very well themed area here. And it's also location of another golden capsule. Now, that wasn't the last one, because if it was, I would have been told to head back to Dr. Briefs to hand them all in. So we're going to keep going through as Trunks, because let me just pull up the map again. This is a large area. We've got a lot to go through, and the majority of our remaining collectibles, bar anything that's in the level 50 gates, is all going to be in this area. It's quite insane, actually. This is probably the other area that you can get a lot of training done, because a lot of the ninjas, because of their high health, they actually give you a lot of experience for killing them. And again, these are the blue ninjas, not the red ones, so these are actually a slightly lower level of ninja, I'm pretty sure. Don't hold me to that one. But yeah. It is also very easy to get lost in this area, so it's a good thing the Scouter gives me a track of areas I haven't been to. So, this area is the next one to do. Nope, 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 nope. Considering how little energy is actually used by Sword Blast, I'm actually going to be using Super Saiyan Trunks with it, because, again, Sword, Super Saiyan, Sword Blast, I can't help but notice the ironic similarity of Cross Slash and Blade Beam. It warms my heart. Okay, now, is there a sneaky path up here by any chance? I feel like one of these areas has it. Like some trees that are hiding something in the foliage. But it's probably not, it'll be that section up there, I'm thinking. It won't be in this section, because I would have seen something a little bit clearer, and there's clearly not enough coverage to really hide a pathway. And that should be the last gold capsule. Let's double check that that's correct. Yep. 25 out of 25. So once we take those 2 Dr. Briefs, that side quest will finally be done. Unless, no, that's not another path. That's the area where I came in. Awesome. Oh, come on. Level 36. And just the mortar going past in the background. It's just really entertaining to watch that. The chaining on that attack is so good. It is so satisfying to see the amount of damage it racks up. Okay. Now just make sure I haven't missed anything along the top edge here. Nope. Let's get my energy back up. And we press on. Which should be back up this way. Good. Now, it's back this way. Here. Back over to this hiding space. Nope, nope, nope. Stop it. Thank you. That is a path going that way, but they do join up, so if this is the top of the screen, it is indeed. So I will loop back around on the bottom here, and I will try and conserve my energy, which I have just failed to do, but never mind. Thought I saw something moving in the trees. This to me is quintessential Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku 2. Music and memories. If anything, every time I come back to this game, I always remember this area for the music and how long it is. And also, we've got a character barrier in a character barrier. So the outside one was Vegeta's, and the inside one is Goku's. And I think that is actually a path I can walk through these trees up here. No, it's not. The thing I was seeing was the corner of the recording window on Camtasia. Never mind, I thought I saw grass on the top of the trees. What? If anything, it's more likely going to be... if not in this screen, in the next one. Yeah, it's in the next screen, I think. This is always one that really puzzles me, so... yeah. Okay, so it's the next path, but we've got the character gate at the top, so I'll just clear up the space leading up to it. Cool. And it's a level 35 barrier, so yes, I could have done this one first, but I did want to leave it until last, so... on principle of personal choice, wasn't happening. There. Cool. There. No, I needed the map. Cool. Which should mean... not there. It'll be... yeah, where there's gaps in the trees up here. And that is... I believe... I was looking for Goku's house. He saved us from Freezer and I wanted to thank him personally. I had no idea everyone else went to a new Namek. But there you go. That, I believe, should be all of the rescued Namekians, because I found the one in the Wastelands and then there was also the one here. So I believe that is all of the area outside of the deeper stronghold now completely emptied out. Now you're probably wondering, on top of everything else that I was talking about before, why I wanted to do this one last. Is it purely because of the 4-star Dragon Ball? And to a lesser extent, yes, because again, that one does hold a lot of significance to Goku and Grandpa Gohan. And on top of that, by extension, it makes sense for it to be in East District 439 right behind his house. But the main thing of importance is actually what is behind that character gate, and to get there, I'm going to have to change into Goku. Yes, I wear him like a skin. What? Yeah, I'm going to have to change to Goku to go into that area. I feel like there's another save point in the character barrier as well. I will most likely be going in, and when I find the save point, then changing character again. Switching back to Goku, I'll meet you guys at the character barrier. Okay, let's break it down. What do we have here?
With only one Dragon Ball remaining, Goku breaks into the ninja hideout. Will he find it in time?
stay tuned for the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z.